Thank you very much, Presiding Officer, and thank you to Daniel Johnson for the opportunity to discuss this subject tonight. He's referred to the bill that he proposes to bring forward, and I think a members' debate is often a very useful way of introducing the subject of a prospective member's bill to Parliament and ramping up the discussion of it. I shall look with interest at the proposals that Mr Johnson seeks to bring forward. I certainly support the principles that he's described. I do not yet know whether I will ultimately be able to support the detailed implementation. But that's kind of noises off. The important thing that's at the centrality of this particular debate is those who are in the front line of retail, those who are meeting the public in all its diverse forms. From the regular old man going to the convenience shop in the corner who builds a personal relationship with his ops staff at one end of the spectrum. But this morning, as I travel by train here in the metro, timely but unfortunate, there is a story here of a shop worker who was attacked on Sunday in East Ayrshire, who, the paper reports, is now critically ill in hospital. And that illustrates precisely the kind of problem that Daniel Johnson asks us to engage with today, and USDA is making the more general point on behalf of all retail workers. It, in the most stark way, illustrates the nature of the problem. It's too common, it has to be dealt with, and we will assess whether legal protections of the nature that are proposed are going to help. Respect Shop Workers Week. Well, that's an easy thing and a proper thing that we should all support, because without retail, we would be impoverished in many, many ways. So, as one of our biggest industries, it's important, but it is a very personal industry that delivers to us. Now, too often, of course, the police are called to incidents that happen in shops, particularly in relatively small shops. I think in larger shops, it is perhaps easier for those who are of ill intent to be observed, and they know it. So it's the little corner shop that is open at 10 o'clock at night, the shop that's open at 6 o'clock in the morning, that is the one that perhaps is most commonly in the front line. USDA form an important backstop to support people who've been subjected to unacceptable behaviour, and they deserve our support for what they do. Because it is not part of the job spec of someone standing behind a counter that they take whatever comes in their direction. They should have the respect from all those who visit the shops. Good citizens should look out for shop workers and should be part of protecting them from those who are not showing the right attitude to shop workers. I certainly hope that the person who was attacked, as this report says, in East Ayrshire, recovers and is able to resume her work if she wishes to do so. I would say, of course, there are many parts of society where people face the public in all its multivarious forms. Shop workers are a very important part of it. On another occasion, we might also think about others who have to engage with the public in sometimes quite difficult circumstances. I'm happy to support the motion in the terms that it's laid before us. Presiding Officer.